We are back with the psychic lawyer, Mark Anthony. We were joking that this segment is sponsored by Swanson because chicken pot pie came up. Take it away.
I'm getting chicken pot pie, and I said, does chicken pot pie make sense to anyone? Show of hands of everyone chicken pot pies are, oh my goodness.
But sometimes,
it's like...
Yeah, sometimes spirits kind of work in tandem, don't they?
Well, what it is, it's a commonality, and it may seem trivial at first, but that's how they get me to particular people. And the woman that is the female energy, the spirit, the woman who is projecting this to me, what I'm getting from her is she was quite elderly when she passed. And by quite elderly, she looks like she could have been into her late 80s, close to early 90s. And I'm getting this emaciated, almost fetal position with her prior to passing. So she had a long, slow decline. Does this make sense to anybody? It does with you. Let's pass the microphone over to you. Go ahead, if you would. Stand, please. All right. Let's see where she's going with this. Hey, who's the gardener?
My father.
Your father, is he planet Earth?
No.
He's in spirit, and is this woman your mother?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I'm getting the woman that had the long, slow decline, and then they're giving me handfuls of ladybugs, which are my indicators for gardening, because they're the good bugs. And so your dad predeceased her by about 20 years almost?
No.
They're giving me the number 20, and that could be this.
Might be months.
I'm sorry?
Months.
Months? Okay.
Yeah.
So about a year and a half or so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's where the 20's coming in. Very good. It's interesting the way when we were talking, Deborah, and you were talking about how when your mom passed, and you said, how lost you felt even though she was in her 90s. And the reason I'm bringing that up is that's what your parents are telling me, is how lost you feel since their passing.
Let me just say something. This is your daughter with you right now, right? Go ahead and stand up.
Oh, you can
with
stand
your
up
mom.
too.
Yeah.
Okay. And they want you to know that's okay. That's totally okay that you feel lost. They're actually very flattered by it. But your mom says, time to stiff up her lip. All right. She said, we know that you miss us.
That's such a mother. Yeah.
Yeah. Stiff up her lip. Mm-hmm. She said that you have to accept that we have passed, but we are always with you. And they're arcing over to your daughter, and they keep showing me, and I know that we're not all that far from the ocean, but they keep showing me pelicans and seagulls. Is there something about pelicans, seagulls, ocean birds, or some connection with the beach that would make sense to you in any way?
You really like Galveston.
All right, you got it.
I'm thinking you're getting married in Portugal.
You're getting married, and
it's close.
Right.
It's close to the beach. But in Portugal, I'm pretty sure that's what they're saying.
Is it south of Lisbon where you're getting married?
Yes.
Okay, because that's what they're showing me, a map of Portugal and going south to there. And they said that where you're getting married, there's a really beautiful vista of the ocean, and they have lots of red and blue flowers and yellow. There's a lot of flowers there.
There is a lot of flowers there.
Lining it, which, of course, in weddings, but they're already there.
No, the venue, yes.
Yeah. They could not be happier for you, and they're projecting to me an image of Mary, the mother of Jesus. Now, Mary, the mother of Jesus could mean something with the month of May. Could be a birth, death, anniversary, or event connected to you, or someone close to you, or your grandparents within the month of May. And it could also be a variation on the name Mary, like Mary, Maria, Margaret, Marilyn. Anything there makes sense.
Yeah, my future husband's birthday is in May.
Oh,
there
you
you
said
go.
So you said the name Margaret.
It happens to be my name.
And your name is Margaret. So
That's true,
this
Deborah.
is what is known. This is what is known as a multiple meaning message, because one message has more than one level of significance. Mary and Margaret is a variation on the name Mary, and we've never met, so I don't know that your name is Margaret. Secondly, your husband, or to-be,
Future husband.
his birthday is in May.
Have you not made your mind up yet?
I'm just saying. I just don't. We
No,
have
it's
to have it-
happening. Oh, no, this is so happening. Is it around the 14th?
No, there is a 4 though in that.
It's what?
There's a 4 in the number. It's not the 4.
Okay, so they're giving me like 1 and 4, 1 and 4. Hold that thought. And also Our Lady of
Oh
Fatima.
wait, she just came up with something.
Our Lady of Fatima was when, okay.
Okay, this is bizarre. But when we were in Portugal, we went to the Lady of Fatima's like cathedral.
Ergo, the Virgin Mary appeared at
Yes.
Fatima.
Yeah.
And so you see, this is a true multiple meaning message. We're getting a reference to Our Lady of Fatima, to the name Margaret, and to the birth month of your soon-to-be husband. And they threw in a number 4. So is it the 24th?
No, his birthday. Oh, but our wedding.
Yeah.
Our wedding is the 24th. Yes.
Well, then that would be a yes.
Sorry. Yes, I misunderstood the question. Right on the money there. You got it.
The possible wedding on the 24th.
It's funny because people expect this to be like, Alexa, tell us, and what's happening is spirits are pure electromagnetic energy, and they're emitting these waves of frequency, and their EM frequency goes into my brain, and it aligns with my brainwave frequency, and then that EM impulse gets converted into recognizable concepts based on my memories, feelings, and cultural associations. So when I see Mary, the mother of Jesus, that means May, and then they made sure it was an image of Fatima as opposed to either, Guadalupe or Lourdes or Medjugorje, and then they go further with that. So that's what's going on here. So what they're telling me, your grandparents are telling me, is that they're very, very happy for you, and they said that go ahead and be nervous, because if we tell you not to, you're going to do the opposite. So just go ahead and be nervous, and they said everything's going to be fine. By the way, what's with strawberries? Love them, hate them, allergic?
I like them a lot.
And that would be what's known as a verifiable fact following a message. So when a spirit gives us a message of an explanatory or advisory nature, and they're talking about how you're doing the right thing, you're going to be nervous, they're very happy for you, that's the advice and explanation. But then when the spirit immediately follows that up with an objectively verifiable fact, strawberries, you like strawberries, the verifiable fact of strawberries is how the spirit's letting you and I know that we have properly received and interpreted the message.
And let the church say amen and go to break.
We accept.